Here we go. You know what it is? It's Monday, 6 o'clock, and you're in Manny's Galaxy. I hope you got your coffee ready. You know, a lot of people, they're not even home by now. You know, they're out there cranking away in that other world. That one that's not filled with artists and wackos like entertainment is. But just think of where you'd be without us artists and wackos. You know, life would be pretty dull without it. We've been going through a lot of stuff, boy, I'll tell you. You know, Nan, my partner, producer, everything over here, and I have been taking a documentary course on how to shoot documentaries and stuff like that for Manhattan Neighborhood Network down in the city. And, you know, we're learning about how to use their cameras and things like that. So we got to, you know, there's so much to do in this life. I've never been able to understand how people got bored, number one. But I do understand how restrictive it has been to be able to do a lot of the things that most people like to do, you know, to get out and about and shop and go to the movies and go to the theater, which just opened this week. As a matter of fact, my first leading lady is opening this week in, what is she opening in? Applause? Is she doing Applause?
I believe so.
I think she is, and that's an interesting thing too. The first show that I ever did when I came out of the neighborhood playhouse, I did in Chicago, and I was an award presenter at the Joseph Jefferson Awards in Chicago for the best actor on Chicago stage. And back then, man, Chicago had more live theater happening than New York. I mean, it was, you know, we're talking 72, 71, 72. And Applause was actually on tour out there. And Lauren Bacall was the winner of the best musical performance by an actress of the Joseph Jefferson Award. And I presented it to her. And the night before I was to present it to her, I went to a bar with a buddy of mine, former partner of mine, and I got jumped coming out of the bar, and they gashed my eye. I had to have stitches in my eye. I had to appear, you know, giving the awards out with a bandage over my eye and stitches in my back. Some guy tried to knife me in the back. It was a really interesting thing. And Lauren Bacall comes up to pick up her award, and she looks at me and she says, "Oh, you remind me of someone." And I looked at her and she just smiled. I guess Bogey had a few run-ins on occasion, but we just got jumped, man. It's amazing we didn't get killed. My buddy's jaw was busted up really bad. Bad things happen to good people sometimes. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them out on the left coast out there now. You know, our brothers and sisters out there, and a lot of my family, my sons, daughters, and grandchildren are out in California, and they've really taken it on the chin in this past year. You know, I mean, we've all had to deal with stuff, and you know, God bless all those people down there in the South that are dealing with the floods from the hurricanes and all of that stuff. But boy, out on the West Coast, they've been dealing with a whole bunch that's you know, beyond them too. They've had to deal with the pandemic, and they've had to deal with the recall. I mean, whatever that was about. And but mostly these fires, man. You know, fires and floods. You know, I don't want to get biblical on anybody, but boy, oh boy. So we're going to do a little tribute to our people on the left coast. You know, and I hope they don't misconstrue my intention and my awareness of the seriousness of their situation, but there's a lot of fires of all kinds. I'm going to take a look at I guess these are 3 different kinds of fires too, right? Yeah, I guess they are. So I got some fire tunes for tonight. Hope I can light you up. Anybody that may be out there? Anybody out there? You know?
Linda.
I tell you, Linda, you sweetheart, thank you so much. That's the best fan in the world, right there. So, okay, well, post it, girl. Get out, get those people, kick them, get them here. Yeah, you know, my daughter is a nurse in OBGYN out in Desert Valley Hospital, and this COVID thing is cranking back up again. You people got to stay safe, man. And it's just insane. You know, last week we did a little Sinatra thing, which is fun. As you can tell, I'm back in my funky attire with my funny little hat, which has a story behind it too, by the way. This was a promotional thing, but given out by the Yankees. How many years ago was that, honey? 3, 4? It's a while ago. Pepsi Cola, no Coke, Pepsi. Cheeseburger, no Coke, Pepsi. Anybody? Yeah, there's another guy, John Belushi, God rest his soul. I go way back with John, and I knew, I met those guys out in Second City in Chicago when I was out there doing the play that I was doing when I had to give that award. You know, it's like they said, we've all been up against it, and we've been doing the best that we can to get by. And this time that we had together on Monday nights is just meant to be a little fun, a little departure, to have some fun. So anyway, we're gonna start with the first fire, which is a fire about some carnality, which is a little too commercial for most tastes, but hey, without it, I don't know how a lot of people would actually get to experience any kind of love. I mean, anyway, this is from Bob Seger. It's actually whoa, wait a second, hold on. What have I got here? Wait, I've got a little technical difficulty here. Wait. Hold on, folks, hold on. What happened here? I lost volume. I did lose volume. Where is my volume? Why aren't I getting any? I'm not getting any level on my phone.
Try to push it in.
I am pushing it in.
On the cords?
No, it's in the phone. It's the phone that's not getting the volume.
You have it on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Oh boy. Hold on, people. Technical difficulties. Let's go to the dog act, okay? Oh, what? No dog act? Come on, honey. I thought you were on top of this. Hey, peeps. This is a new one. Let me see what we got here. I tried to keep. This is what happens when you try to keep the rest of the world out, man. You end up getting snafu'd here. Where is that? Apps and notifications. Oh, that's what it is. See? All right. That must have been what it would. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got now. Well, isn't this one, people? You get to see how we have to deal with this stuff. Okay. Oh, come on now. Modern technology. Yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got. How about now? Well, what do you know? Face different fire. Our desire for them is that the fire will be put out, and thank God for those first responders and last responders that are doing their job. God bless them all. Hey, it happens out of faith. Happening for me. On Blue Blood Streets, Boston, on the birthday album. Went on yesterday, and it's going on today. Where somebody just can't treat somebody right. Look at what I wrote, see, she's looking mighty fine. Walking the streets with Nancy, and you'll find her every time. With the street light stickers, ringing on the night. Then he's slipping in the darkness, then slipping out of sight. Oh, through the shadows, I watch them come and they go. Oh, they go. Only one thing in common. They got that fire down below. Oh, they all got one thing in common. They got that fire down below. Oh, they all got one thing in common. They got that fire down below. Wow! Wow! 1, 2, 3. Wow! Hey! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah, yeah. Frankie, that was for you too. I won't get into that. They wanted to start it again. Oh, well, you can't play the game this time because you just heard that, so I know you know what it is. So, but we'll see what happens with the next one. Now, as a matter of fact, anybody that calls in, listen, I tell you what. You know, anybody that gets online and posts a comment about what we're doing up here, and what they think about what's happening out in California and around this country. Listen, you people got to take care, honest to God. I just talked to a real good buddy of mine down in Florida, grew up together, played ball together. I've known him since I was in the 2nd grade. And he's a doctor, he's a retired doctor in Florida. And he said he just cannot believe how stupid people are being, just going out and, recklessly exposing themselves and other people to the possibility of this evil, man. This convolution of this pandemic is, you think this thing is over? You haven't got a clue, man. This thing is going, he said it's going to be around for a long time. So, just wise up, people. Just wise up. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, so here we are in the middle of the set. I got to see where I'm at here, too. At least we got the sound back. That was something. How'd this sound, honey? You like it? Yeah?
Good.
Really? Anybody else out there like it? Get any thumbs up or nothing? Anyway. It ain't Frank, but it's some of me. The funny thing is that people, they make comments about, I like to do this stuff because I like to do this stuff, and they say, oh, well, you're no Bob Seger. I'm not trying to be Bob Seger. And you're no Bruce Springsteen. No, I'm not trying to be Bruce Springsteen either, I told you my Bruce story. And, I don't need to be Bruce. Oh, speaking of which, now there it is. It showed up. Second tune. Trying to get it right, Anybody that knows the title of that one, you get a t-shirt, I promise you. We don't even have any t-shirts, do we? But we'll get them just for you, I promise you. I've been, actually you can probably see our t-shirts, or a starter kit. You can have a starter pack if you like, or either one, Actually, if you call in first, you've already got a starter pack, so I guess
Linda says it sounds good.
Yeah? Well, thank you, Linda. She's out there in Westport. She's out in Westport too, right? No, she's in...
New Haven.
No, she's not in New Haven.
Hartford.
No, she's not in Hartford either. She's out there in... Where are you, dear? Stanford? Stanford.
Right.
There we go. I'll bet you. Anyway. You know, there's a lot of things happening now. They pulled off that moratorium on housing too, and people are losing their homes and being thrown out in the street. Hey, man.
They kept it in New York.
Right. They kept it here, but you know, everywhere else in the country where these things are happening, I mean, I feel for landlords maybe, although I've had to deal with far too many of them, and they all try and do the same stuff. You know, and you know who you are.
No, they're going to get their money.
You know, they want, and they are definitely going to get their money. They've only distributed 11% of the $46 billion that was assigned for, you know, to take care of those issues, right? Right?
Yeah.
So, man, you know, just take it easy, landlords. Cool your jets. You know, you'll get your dough. These are our people. Right, people? You know, they deserve better. Anyway, they didn't cause the problem. I won't get into who did, but in any event. Wow. So there's one kind of fire. You know, that fire down below, man. Here comes another one. And I don't know if you had time to get that up there, but this is one of my favorites, and it's an oldie. I got to take a little squirt of water on this one too, because it's got an ending that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to. And I left the reverb on in the vocal, in this talking part. I was going to take the reverb out. You know, I want to explain this thing too. You know, this thing in front of me that looks like, you know, one of those cartoon characters' heads. This is called the chaotic eyeball. And it's meant so that, you know, it kills all the sound coming from behind the microphone, and it allows me to sing into the microphone without the interference of the outside. It's kind of like a mini studio in itself. You know, it's insulated. Helps me make the sound that I want to sound. But it does get in the way of looking at my pretty face. So, I mean, I just don't want you to... Oh, my wife is shaking her head.
I got you...
Honey, I thought you thought I was pretty.
You are, but I got you fixed so it's not in the way.
Oh, right. She's right. I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. Here we go. myself there. Ah, yeah. I don't know if anybody's ever had that kind of fire burning. I know I have. I have one, yeah, for you, babe. You know. My wife left me this weekend. She went to see her granddaughter and her daughter and be a good granny. But she left me.
I'm a good Oma.
Oh, yeah, she had to be a Oma. She had to be Oma. And oh my. That's okay. I got the whole bed to myself. It was good. I did. Of course, I slept on her half, but this is weird. I guess I'm just a wuss. You know what I mean? Come on. Anyway, then somebody actually posted in Facebook, they said, people, you know, signs that can't fight. And Pisces was one of my Pisces, Nan's a Pisces, right? I said, really? Yeah, okay, come on. Man, I spent years trying not to fight. Good Lord. In any event, the people get the strangest ideas, don't they? Just don't be playing with matches, okay? Especially in the wood. Where's Smokey? Hey, I'm Smokey the Bear, and I'm here to tell you, only you can prevent forest fires. Well, that's not necessarily true. You know, PSE&G or whatever they're called, Pacific, whatever they are out there, man, they better get their lines underground or something. Because they get those cables dropping on the forests and frying the countryside. Anyway, this next tune that I'm going to do is one of my favorites. And, you know, this is kind of what's been happening out there. I mean, if you take a look at it, it's actually been like that, you know. I think that, what are they going to do here? Is that right? Okay. All right, this is from Johnny Cash. You know who he is. Hi, my name is Johnny Cash, and I come to sing you a song. Whoop. Here we go. So we got a bunch of fire varieties there, none of which are incendiary, really. But they all have something different to say about the condition of various forms of romance. I don't know if fire down below can. Well, you know, I know guys that were actually very much in love with that particular type of romantic exercise. God bless them. Not only that, they had some pretty interesting choices. Anyway, you know, hey, look, you know, everybody has something to say about something. I've never been able to understand what the rules about that kind of escortship were all about. You know, people just trying to find some form of human contact, and you know, especially in these times, it's been really hard to maintain human contact. We've had to do it at a distance, and everybody wants to get close real fast, you know, but you got to pay attention. I mean, the insanity of these people showing up and screaming and hollering in each other's faces at football games. Man, I love football. I love sports, you know, but people, please, man, people. Last week, more people died than have died since last March. You know, what are you doing? You got to be conscientious, folks. You know? Save yourselves. Hey, get in touch with us. You know, let us know where you're at. WillieGilly.com. You can get us there. You can find us on Facebook, Willie Gilly Music. You know, you can find me, David Wilson. You can find David Patrick Wilson. You can find my partner over here, Nan. She's on there too. Yeah, we're all over the place, you know. Look us up. Catch us where you can. We'll be here next Monday. I'm trying to get some of my original stuff up to be able to put it out, but I'm going to have that by next week. You can find that online too. You know, you can check me out on Facebook. You'll see my ads on there. Go listen to some good music. God bless you. Have a great one.